Alright, Heavy Rex here again. So we are in beautiful Sagna, and yeah, so today we're gonna just talk about songs and inspirations. I have a video of this channel that I made a long time ago where I talk about sort of the same things. It's basically just about what inspires me to make music, and it's all about getting your emotions out, sort of. So it's just that's pretty much all. It doesn't really matter. And when it comes to musical inspirations, it usually comes from classical music, Bach, Beethoven, Tchaikovsky, uh, Rachmaninoff, Mozart, these kind of stuff. That really got me into metal because the similarities are kind of obvious. Uh, and it kind of made everything click for me. I didn't know anything about music theory back then, so I was just like playing after the ear and listen to what other people were doing and take it from there. And when nowadays, when you know a little bit more theory, it's kind of funny to that you kind of actually pull that one off. Uh, but yeah, just how it is. So when it comes to bands, I guess I started with Kiss Alive 2. That was one of those albums I remember. It was Kiss Alive 1, and then there were the studio albums. Basically, the first Kiss album, second and third, up to Destroyer, and then I kind of fell off that wagon. When Creatures of the Night came out, I listened to that one as well. That was a really good album. Vinnie Vincent, of course. Uh, yeah, and there was glam rock back then. Motley Crue, of course, main source of inspirations. A big shout out to Mick Mars, best guitarist ever. Uh, and Rat was also a pretty good band back then. They had these three first albums that were super cool. Warren DeMartini, a super guitar hero for a long time. There were other bands out there too that I don't really remember too much. Warrant were pretty cool. You had Wasp, of course, with Chris Holmes and Randy Rhoads. No, Randy Piper. Uh, Randy Rhoads was an Aussie. I didn't like Randy Rhoads at all. Still don't. By the way. Yeah, and then yeah. Speaking about Ozzy Osbourne, you had the Ultimate Sin when that came out. It was super cool. He had a new guitar player, which was Jakey Lee. He also had a huge impact on my playing. And then it came this more heavier music, faster music, like more thrash metal stuff with Metallica. It was around at the same time, really, though. We didn't listen much to it, but when I first got into it, it was just, this is what I want to do. I want to try to do something like this as well. So we had Kirk Hammett, of course. When it came to Exodus, he was also in Exodus before Metallica, as we all know. We had Gary Holt and Rick Hunholt, the probably super coolest guitar duo ever in that genre. When it comes to more heavy metal stuff, it was basically Adrian Smith and Dave Murray from Iron Maiden. And yeah, so that was some of those stuff I listened to, and I still listen to these bands from time to time. I was never into Black Sabbath really. That came later, but I kind of learned to like them too. Just a couple of albums I like, or songs, single songs. I don't have any albums that I listen to through and through. That that must be the Black Album by Metallica, and probably uh, Rain and Blood by Slayer. I can listen to those albums over and over again from start to finish. Oh, probably Master of Puppets by Metallica too. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Uh, yeah, what more? I don't know. Testament, of course, was a good band in the thrash metal genre too. They were pretty underrated, I guess, like with Exodus and Forbidden. But you know, it is what it is. You can't be all and end all really. Anthrax was pretty good too. And you had guitar players that just played guitar and did not do vocals in the beginning. Like Steve Vai and Joe Satriani. Huge influence on me as well. Basically, when it comes to the theoretical aspects of music and how to kind of compose and how to play, modal progressions, play leads, arpeggios and stuff like that. Doing that in that kind of sense was kind of open up a broader spectrum of playing, so it sounded more musical and not only just 100 notes in a second kind of thing, which is pretty not interesting. It's not musical. It's cool sometimes, but not really. It doesn't do anything for me. So yeah, that's basically it, I guess. It has to this day it's these guys that are gonna work for me to listen to. I don't listen to much music or metal stuff these days, when not the newer stuff, but sometimes I go back to just revisit the good oldies, good old bands and artists that I liked. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Okay, so I have made a little tune this time as well. It's a little softer one this time, kind of sort of like a ballady thing, quite inspired by Testament's The Ballad of Practice What You Preach album. A fucking good album. It's one of those songs that I don't really know how to do. It was just based off on weird chord progressions and couldn't do any modal stuff with it, so it just came out as it is, and it is what it is. Gonna probably fix that up and do something, go back to it and make it real, or work a little bit more with it. So, but we'll see. This is me again, and it's as usual improvising a lead section on this one just for fun, just to make it sound more interesting. And that's all for now. So see you in the next episode. I hope you have a good time and are all safe, and see ya. complete madness.